My wife? My wife? My wife? You want me? I'm coming. Let me turn the camera so that you can be seeing the development that Valungu made. Before I start talking, let me turn the camera so that you see you know, the development. So that you see. I'll just leave it like that. Look at that. Mule mona. Look at those roads. What is survive on COVID? Hakainde Hichilema. I thought nachweke shapo. I want you to see the projects. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah? Look at that. Yeah? Mulungush conference. Look at those. All those roads. Agriculture, yalenda wino. Awa Hakainde Hichilema tete bafike bali lungu. Bachepa Hakainde Hichilema. Awe babwekele pofiem. Look at that. Nakusao de nali bomba lu. Ni kui sokota bombele. Nakazungula konsi. Look at those houses. I know, as I'm playing this song and, you know, with the title that I've given, I know a lot of you have got questions and comments. I'll open phone calls so that you can also talk. I will not talk a lot. I want to open phone calls so that you can also talk. But for now, let me just give you my reasoning. Let me give you my reasoning. Frankly speaking, and this is on me. This is on me. Don't look at anyone to say what, this one and that one. This is on me. Out of my own analysis. Out of Uchushinde Pitamo. And I'm saying, I think Balungu Bawa Mapo. I think Balungu Bawa Mapo. And some of you will be asking to say, can Lungu go through? If he were to stand as president, can he go through? The question that I will ask you, why wouldn't people vote for Lungu? After the mess that Hakainde Hichilema has taken us through, where you are, if you were to compare, who is a better president between Hakainde Hichilema and Edgar Lungu? Who is a better president? I mean, just look at how things have gone so bad within this short time. Within 2 years, things have become so bad. I know by UPND, you start coming here and start saying, you know, he has got 5-year term. The issue is, since he came into power, what has this man done? What has this man done? This man has caused more suffering in the lives of Zambian people. Even you praise singers, you would want to pretend to say, no, hey, we are okay. What? We are better off. But I'm telling you, I am meeting a number of these praise singers, the UPND members, who are going through difficulties worse than they were during the time of PF. You fought so hard, UPND. You fought so hard, thinking that when UPND is in power, you will have a better life. But behold, a lot of you are suffering. A lot of you are suffering. Just this afternoon, somebody was telling me a story about this man. Atishan, atnanishnoyu. Atnanishnoyu muntuyu. I think Hendrix Nyambe. I mean, this guy, as far as I know, is UPND, is one of those people that fought so hard to have UPND in power. But I'm told that this man had a problem with minister. Charles Mirupi. They had a business transaction which went sour, and the man was made to pay money but I'm told that this man, Bamirupi, wants to have him jailed. Eh? I mean, you people, mwabashani mwekanshi, ushamulatasha, by UPND. Your leaders, you cadres, even you cadres who are busy talking nonsense on social media, I'm telling you, the leadership of UPND, they don't appreciate. Them, they are enjoying. They are having a good life. They are making money. But they don't want to share with you. They don't want to share with you. And that is one of the difference between PF's leadership and the UPND leadership. PF leadership, they ate with people. Edgar Lungu himself especially ate with people. He ate with people. He shared whatever fortunes came his way. He shared. But Imwe, I'm giving this example. Somebody was complaining to me. That this Hendrix Nyambe, a UPND person, Bamirupi wants to have him jailed even after he paid money. So I'm even wondering, because if you crook a person and afterwards you pay back the money, the criminality goes. The criminality goes. Because it becomes now civil. You can't say it's criminal when money has been paid. You can't say it's civil. Anyway, I don't want to talk too much about it because somebody told me that, I want to do a search in court. I like to talk better with documentations. Tomorrow, I want to go and do a search because I don't understand. Somebody was telling me, no, he paid back the money. He paid back the money. If he paid back the money, why should somebody be dragged, into jail? Why does Charles Mirupi want this man to go in jail? And sometimes even in a tribalism to run up, because this Nyambe is actually laws just like Mirupi. The problem with Avalozi nabe nabali ndabuishakoka. Avalozi, when somebody who is not a lozi is among them, I mean, they will alienate you. They will discriminate against you. Not all of them, but some lozis. They will discriminate against you. But some of these lozis, amongst themselves, they fight. They are so ruthless to each other. Why is Mirupi being so hard-hearted over this so-called Nyambe? I want to get the full story. But somebody told me about it, and when I heard the story, I was very disappointed. Because what I've gotten is that he has paid. No, they had the issue, and then Mirupi gave this guy money, then he got the money, whatever. But the point is that what I've been made to understand is that he paid back the money. But Mirupi nabe manu mpakafie, no, he must be jailed. He must be jailed. Where are your hearts? Imwa UPND. Where are your hearts? I am talking about this by UPND, even you praise singers. I want you to know that UPND doesn't care for you people. When things happen, they will throw you under the bus. We are seeing so many people. Uyoba Chirundika. Abena Chirundika, you see what is happening to Bena Chirundika. Navambi, look what is happening to all those. Of course, criminality is criminality, but I mean, sometimes at the end of the day, when you form government, when people fight so hard, at the end of the day, they must see some benefits. This is the fact. This is a fact. This is a fact. You were fighting to have UPND in power so that at least tomorrow you can have a better life. So, but what is the point of you being in power and, I mean, you are getting nothing? All you do is to come on social media. No, give him time, give him time, give him time. Meanwhile, the cost of living is going high. Sakayaunga is becoming more and more expensive. Fuel is becoming more and more expensive. Everything is becoming more and more expensive. So what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? To say, no, we have to wait, we have to wait. If anything, from my point of view, what we should be calling for is an early election, so that vaHH valeya. VaHH valeya. VaHH vena na vafilwa. You can argue all you want. You can bring up to say CDF. It's all nonsense. It's all mythomania. It's all lies. CDF, how many people have received the CDF? What projects are coming out of that CDF? We are in the 3rd quarter of the year. Have they given CDF? How many people are benefiting out of CDF? What is there for you to point at? But most of all, what is very important is the cost of living. You can talk about, structural adjustment, but if a bag of meal is going up, what good is this government? What good is this government? How better is Hakainde Hichilema? Therefore, you press singers, you start calling here. Tell me, my bone of contention is, if you are saying HH is better than Hakainde, than Edgar Lungu, tell me, how come Hakainde Hichilema has brought the cost of living to where it is now? Everything is expensive. Everything is expensive. And the worst thing, I know someone made an argument the other day to say, no, when PF took over, Milimi was at so much, but by the time they were going out, Milimi was at so much, whatever. My point is, if you look at just within 2 years of Hakainde Hichilema being in power, Hakainde Hichilema found ubunga pali 130 breakfast. Lelo ubunga breakfast across the country, on average, it is selling at 230 on average, because in some places it is less than 200, but in some places it is over 250, almost 300. So if I get the average, I'm getting 230 on average, which is 100 kwacha increment from the time that Edgar Lungu left office up to where we are. Ubunga has been increased by 100 kwacha. Contrary to what Hakainde Hichilema himself promised, to say ubunga ukawela pali 50 kwacha. So Hakainde Hichilema ngakufilwa, at least he would have brought Milimi pali 80 kwacha. Then at least he would have said, okay, you know, or if not, at least ngawaliko pali 100 kwacha. Yeah? Because he said 50 kwacha. So at least Hakainde Hichilema ngawali vuleta kufina pali 100 kwacha. At least. Or fia shupa. At least he would have maintained ubunga pali 130 kwacha. That is when you can say, okay, umuntu alef controller. You can't say ndef controller, I'm fixing. Elo fia bipilako west. Finshi mulelo lela. What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? If this is not failure, if what is before us is not failure, then what is failure? What is failure? What is failure? And on top of all that, leave alone that. And these are realities. These are realities I'm talking about. These are realities. On top of that, we have the situation of whereby in the country there is no money. There is no money muli chino chalo tamuli mpia. Very few are holding money. Very few. Kano avena mirupi. Abare kano nokwere raba nabo. Eba kwete fie mpia. Avena mirupi. Avena Frank Tayali. Avena Ntuan Kane. Vana Nyuko Vana. Eba kwete fie mpia. Those are the only ones with money. The rest, many people don't have money. Even the businesses, the captains of industries don't have money. That's why it is so difficult. It is so difficult. I owe people money. Naira 15 pini na Kongole because I was hoping that I will have money very soon. Our money was just like Shala Isa, up to today. Up to today, no money. No money. I can't even remember the last time I had a 2,000 kwacha ya ikatana, 2,000 kwacha. The last time I had some good money is a 4-pin that somebody from America, there is a very generous woman from America who sent me a 4-pin. That is the only money, my money. My money. 15 pin and so many other things. And it is not because I am foolish, I am lazy. No, nothing. It is because there is no money in circulation. There is no money in circulation. It is very difficult to have money now. Just for you to have 1,000 kwacha, patali, just to have 1,000 kwacha, it's not easy. It is not easy. So, cost of living is going high. There is no money in the economy. So, what is good is Hakainde Hichilema. For what? Why do you want me? What am I going to praise Hakainde Hichilema for? There is no. I'll let you know, my wife. What good is Hakainde Hichilema? Tuambo kula sevana no, but tuambo kula sevana. Elonga ni fuewa munga shwanda pachisa paso. Amfandela na pandara matilimbi shan. I mean, it's difficult. Na pama nanomba na pambo kulula. Ndala pakwa tukwani shefe pa na bakashimufu anefe wino fie. Elo, you know what happens? Panga ndanga taukwe tempia. Ama tempa ba nakashi. Yela wafe na ema na kutala la bati tempa na ikwero mwana kashi. Na mwana kashi fe oli onse fie. Pakwa tumusungu kanana kwa takandalamu. Nomba Hakainde Hichilema bambo kutumwenesha mubupuba. We are looking like we don't think. My wife. My wife. This guy is here. I'm telling you, naikawa life. Naikawa, if in them ever fiachin. Naikawa life with a lot of people are struggling. They are struggling. I know 96% of you are broke. 96% of the people who are watching here, I know you are broke. Why? Why are you broke? Because you might not understand it. Some foolish people will start saying, no, kuwombesha kwisa. Because pakwatu wingile nchito. Pakwatu wombe nchito, there must be somebody to pay you. You can't say kuwombesha when there is no one to pay you. While I'm climbing bomb follow, you are digging, and no one is paying you. No, you must be paid. But if people who are supposed to pay you don't have money, how are you going to wombesha? How many women are going around in these compounds asking for jobs and they are not getting employed because the people who are supposed to employ them, they don't have money. Abantu nabamboku iwash chef yakfuala. If yakfuala mule iwashisha. Mule iwash chef yakfuala. When you could give these women to wash clothes for you, but now you can't because you don't have money. You could take your clothes to the laundry, but you can't because you don't have money. So the person who works for the laundry is losing a job. But abana mayo, abanda compound asking to wash your clothes. They are not doing it. They are not getting jobs no matter how much they work because people don't have money. And those people who work with government, contractors, just the other day, I received, a long list of contractors, Shanshan Katshingan Contractor Association and whatever. They have made a group of themselves. And they wrote to me, please speak for us. They are not being paid. There are a number of them are contractors. Contractors are not being paid by who take over Hakainde Hichilema. They are not being paid. A number of them, they went to the banks, borrowed money, put houses as collateral, put property as collateral. Banks are foreclosing on them because Hakainde Hichilema and his government, they are not paying. They are not paying. And that's why we don't have money. That's why we don't have money. And somebody will come and say, no. Hakainde Hichilema, he's paying debt. You left debt. But Hakainde Hichilema, since he came into power, he has never paid debt. He has never paid debt. So, by UPND, I want you to learn this, because some of you bring up this argument. No, you left a mountain debt. A mountain debt. You are not servicing debt. There has been a moratorium. There has been a negotiation that you don't pay until after some time. And now you even want this structural adjustment deal where you are going to sit, you are going to postpone in Congole to be paid after 20 years. So there is nothing like paying debt. Now, if you are not paying debt, one would have expected that by UPND will do so well, in making the lives of Zambians better. Because you are not paying debt. You talk about debt, but you are not paying debt. This is a fact. If he's saving Yama debts, he's not. He's not. And yet, you are failing to pay Zambians. Because Hakainde Hichilema deals with foreigners. Foreigners are being paid. Foreigners are the ones making money out of this country. Foreigners are the ones making money out of this country. And I speak with facts. And the fact is that at the moment, the first people to enjoy out of Hakainde Hichilema's government are the mines, the foreigners running the mines. He came and told them, no. Forget about these taxes. We are suspending them so that you make money. And it is very clear, they have suspended some of the taxes in the mines so that they can make money. Meanwhile, Hakainde Hichilema, bale amkupapa ten Congole, kwa IMF, no, tuapapata, give us in Congole. But valele kerenda mama mines. The money in the mines is going out of the country. And yet, Hakainde Hichilema is going to IMF to borrow money. Moewati ni win. Look at the difference. Edgar Lungu said no. Edgar Lungu said no. You have to pay the taxes. We need the money as Zambians. This is the difference. Edgar Lungu, takwa alifama taxes at whatever. Edgar Lungu alikene. Edgar Lungu was even getting mines so that Zambians can own them. He got KCM. KCM, they were messing. He got it. Mopane, he got it. Hakainde Hichilema is giving away. Who is better? Who is better? Certainly, Hakainde Hichilema is a mess. He is a mess for our country. Apart from that, you, the suppliers, they are not paying you. You know what? Hakainde Hichilema, some of the people that he started paying, Yedama tax refund. Tax refund. Our mines. They have paid a lot of money. Look at big businesses. Who is getting big businesses? Go to Zesco. Who is getting big businesses in Zesco? It's foreigners. Foreigners are being paid. Zambians are not being paid. Muzambia kupela 1 million. Yeah. But foreigners are being paid in millions of dollars. They are being paid. Hakainde Hichilema has prioritized foreigners at the expense of Zambians who voted for them, which is a difference. Which is what is the word? Which is contrary to the way Edgar Lungu was running. But Edgar Lungu was insisting on this citizen empowerment, whereby all the projects that were going on, Zambians were supposed to get 20%, and they were being paid. But Edgar Lungu was prioritizing Zambians first. Zambians were being paid before our foreigners. That's why I'm that here, Debt Mountain. Because Edgar Lungu concentrated on the locals. And that's why there was so much activity. People are building everywhere. This time around, there are very few people who are building. If you think I'm joking, go and ask those people who are selling blocks. Go and ask those people who are selling blocks. Go and ask those people who are selling sand. You go in those places where they used to heap sand. Go to Kabwata. You know Kabwata there, Chilumbul Road. There is somewhere there where they sell sand. Go there and ask. Go and ask how many people are going there to buy sand. Go and ask in these places where they are making blocks. Go and ask how many people are going to buy blocks. We had so many Turkish people, so many Chinese making blocks. They have gone back because people are not building. There is no money. There is no money. Hakainde Hichilema nga bayimina bufifye bufi mwakulali obufi mukekuta obufi. This man has failed, whether you like it or not. He has failed, and what I'm talking about here is nothing but the truth. Nothing but the truth. He has failed. And if you compare Valungu na Hakainde Hichilema, Valungu hawapobwe. But I know somebody will say, but just you are talking about Mundubire. How come Wamukwanda Pali Valungu? You know what? Mundubire is my man. Mundubire is my man. Brian Mundubire is my man. I still stand with him. I still stand with Brian Mundubire. He's a good man, credible man, very intelligent man, a man with a vision. But at the moment, the name that is sold, therefore PF Mumfuikishe, because I know PF Mahata Mbokula Ima, therefore PF Mumfuikishe. I know there is this convention that is supposed to come and blah blah, but Mutonto Kanyepo wino sana. And I want all Zambians to be realistic. At the moment, which name is sold? Who can really stand up to Hakainde Hichilema, to Denga Kwawama elections? Who can stand and competitively stand with Hakainde Hichilema? So, who? Mundubire is perfect. But for us to sell Mundubire between now and 2026, we don't have the time. We don't have the time. We don't have the time. And yes, some people will say, no, but what about that party? What about that party? What about you? Myself, I'm still growing. I've been telling you. I've been telling you. I'm still growing in politics. In politics, you can't just wake up today and say, boom, I'm going to be president. Filefile istawa Mao Sampa. Ba Mao Sampa mwana muitewela politically. He's still young. Babika pona confusion. He is not anywhere. And even these others, they are not anywhere. There is no one. Yes, the only one who at least can compete at least ni Mundubire. Ni Mundubire with PF. But the rest, we are far. We are far from making that, gigantic step to contest against the Hakainde Hichilema. This is a reality. This is a reality. Unless mulefwaya magic, miracles. But really, at the moment, the only one who can stand with Edgar Chagwa Lungu, who can stand with Hakainde Hichilema, it's Edgar Chagwa Lungu. This is a fact. Nintontonkanyapo sana ninjingiriramu nimbono uchushi. Pano ndi mdala ndeikalira ni hand to mouth. Nga wacho richero if so bwaila wapenda no. Yeah, thank you very much. Bwaila. It is hard. Ama light mdala so ngana mirangisha ama light. Ama light ndedi. I used to pay about 1,500 for electricity. Munamunganda, I used to pay about 1,500. Now, I am paying about 2,500. Not no bufiso kutina milanga amananikane okonjitaka ili kwadi bakalakana nikanomba. I can show you about 2,500 per month efondechi tanomba amenshi 2 pin bill yalifu mapape na milanga 1,700 life na ikava muli Hakainde Hichilema na ikava elo ufuma hapo nomba. I mean, as much as these bills are coming like that, then you have minimum. Apano mana tubika po nembwa na shoshile fo kudia. Muna nduwa kutina ba kabwala ala baba HH. Ni ba kabwala ala baba HH bale aba leisa ne mfuti pano. Ni ba muna nduwa kutina ba kabwala ala baba HH nomba na tubika po nembwa na shoshile fo kudia. Tule pusuka. Awe na ingirira mo no. No. Muli baedi kalungu. Emona ile upomwa na kashu na aku Ethiopia na ya upa. Na panga kona wedding. Mundala manale panga because Vakada they were making money. People were making money. Bale isa ku office kumandi. Ndatina no kuya ku office these days. I'm scared to go to the office. Because ndatina wankongole wako office vaisa kuika. Wakukonkele. Na wakapokola fulu. So ku office ndatina. This is what this government has done. Now, you are doing nothing. You are doing nothing. And it's not only me, what I'm going through. It is a reflection of how many people are going through. Go to these malls. Baedigalungu built so many malls, but go to these malls. There is no business activity going on. Go park kids up. Go parkets. Shops are closing. Go even by East Park. Shops change lelo. Mwaisaba nsapato. Mairo mwaisaba saluni. Shani. They come, they go. They come, they go. If into nafi people, look at bars. Ama bana vesala. Those days, bars were all over. People had money. Big bars were there. Now we have very few bars. Bars are closing. Bars to be closing. Bars to be closing. Go to these malls. They were powerful bars which were around. Go to North Mid. We had the bars there, Mdala. How many had bars were at North Mid? How many? 3 of them. Wafuma muzenoni. Waya ingira kwa nimu isamudia kula kuntanshikudia. Ati shanidia. Wafumamulia wako na kunu makuli. Then pasa wako na chilecha lipalia. Opoto wale anga wafumamuna nkane mulia mkati wapasa idimwashita kwe michopo na tugero. Before tamuna akunganda. These days Mdala 24-hour economy iya tampiro kupikinya na iwele da panshi. We don't have the 24-hour economy. Things are bad in this country. Hakainde Hichilema baona ule chalo. Wunda wa tribalism. Namona ule chalo. Namona ule chalo, guys. Namuchona ula. Tulechula. Tuambo kuseva na nomba. Valambo kuna tufanya pa social media. Shani Tayali. Ine. Mwe wankongole. Mumbele ko fioluse. Nchikwete fiolu pia. Ndefwaya but nchikwete. Nashishupa. That's why in that double sana wamirupi. Wamirupi zona, umuntu amiripila indala mashonse shiria na chumfwa. But na mumafia mutima wa mdala. Chishani, bushamuka kwa le saimo wamirupi. Kwate nikolu sewe. Have pity for people. Have pity. We are suffering. And surely the only one who can come and help us. Edgalungu, ina nintampako. Edgalungu oko likonsi, ndefo aumfo mdala. Ndefo aumfo mdala, toafu eko. No chuku. Hakainde Hichilema na watuderera. Hakainde Hichilema na watuderera. Vale muna vyata ama Zambian'S fipuwa. Vacha aka death restriction vaisa. Mwana mkuba pokerera. Hey, like a hero. What has he achieved? Nachimona kwa tibashimi ya internet. So what has he achieved? What has he achieved? So mwebantu, let's just Lungu come back. let just valungu come back so that vatwafueko. Otherwise, tafuwe mefintu. This is me. I've expressed myself. Nchituke no muntu, naranda fyo, nomonde fimwena nemwine. Omonde fimwena, mkweba I think, balungu, bwereni fyo amdala mwise mtuafueko. No chukutina wa Hakainde Hichilema, te chalo chabwechi. Te chalo chaba Hakainde Hichilema. So, he shouldn't intimidate you. He shouldn't, instill fear in you. Yeah? Atibaka mikaka, he doesn't have evidence, because if he had the evidence of you doing wrong things or engaged in corruption, 2 years they would have brought the evidence. So at this point in time, I'm just telling everyone that let us not fear to start putting pressure on President Edgar Lungu to come back. Let us put pressure on Edgar Lungu to come back. Let us put pressure on Edgar Lungu to come back. My fellow opposition, don't worry. We will find a way of sitting together and agree. Because it is not just about PF. It is about all of us coming together. Besides, we are not going to have the same kind of cabinet. We will not allow Valungu to have the same kind of cabinet. We want a cabinet that will incorporate or include other opposition. So let us just work together. Let Valungu get this country for us. Let us fight with him. We get this country. We form a government of national unity. And we look at the constitution as soon as possible. So that in 2031, we can have a new constitution and we can go for an election which will be all-inclusive with a level playing field. At the moment, there is no level playing field. Hakainde Hichilema promised to change the constitution, but nothing bad ikarapo, and he will not, because it is favoring him. It is favoring him. So let us look at a situation. Let us be selfless. Tapali amongst all of us, by opposition, no one can win an election against Hakainde. So the best that we can do is to rally behind Edgar Lungu. Let us push Edgar Lungu. Let him win. Let us form a government of national unity. Let us work on the constitution. And in 2031, we can all come and stand as Economic and Equity Party, NDC, Socialist, EFF, whatever. At the moment, the only one who can fight Hakainde Hichilema is Edgar Chagwalungu. With our help. With our help. Hakainde Hichilema now, let him go. Let him go. After all, he knows. That's why he has not even moved in State House. Hakainde Hichilema knows that he is a one-term president. That's why he has not moved in State House. So, let us not complicate matters. It's either we have an early election or we go to 2021 and we have an election, Hakainde Hichilema Wakaye, but we shouldn't follow him and victimize him the way he's victimizing others. That is my plea. I will not talk much about it for tonight, but tomorrow I want to go and do a search so that I can pull out the documentations to see if indeed that so-called Nyambe, if he paid. I want to make sure to see that he paid. Then I will come and talk more about this. So some people came and talked to me, and I didn't want to make it look like I'm ignoring what you said. The only thing is that I want to get more evidence and present it. For now, if indeed it is true that you paid back the money, I don't understand why Vamirupu should be saying you should be jailed. I mean, that is paying double. You pay and you go to prison. Anyway, let me open phone calls so that I'm mutu meko mulande fo mulefo kulanda pantu awe ino kuchula kwa chiramo ndefo aba Edgar Lungu babwele, and we can see what we can do. And this time around in Kabam power, I'll be part of government, and so I'll make sure that wonse mwe bali pa social media pa wonse pa social media mukaladi yamo not file pita mwa bena nyambe na bena na bamirupi babo wonse we must enjoy. That's why we are talking. I'm not talking for nothing. I'm talking so that my life can be better. That's why I'm talking. So you can call me on WhatsApp. On WhatsApp, the number that you are calling is 076 30 2207. 076 30 2207. We have our first caller. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Yes.
This is Mr. Mum from.
Hello. Okay. Yes, Wamumbi, please.
You get me?
Yes, though the phone is breaking, but try to speak. Let's see.
Okay. I've been following what you are presenting here, and I concur with you. Things are out of there. This government has failed completely. The UPND government has failed. HH has failed. He lied to us Zambians that he will rule this country better than PF. But he's not doing better than PF. Everything that you have said, me, I'm doing business. I'm business sector. There's nothing that is happening. Sometimes you can put a bus that goes to Karudush, the bus there. I want to move it. People don't have money, are not traveling. There is a shortage of fuel because the owners of fueling stations are buying expensive fuel. They're not making profit.
You see?
So this government is lying, saying that we have reduced fuel, whilst the owners of fueling stations are not in profit. Of fuel on the core belt. In some fueling stations, people are not buying fuel. So this government has failed. Has failed, and they have failed. Then coming to the issue of Radiga Changwaru, people are saying, you are right. Every Changwaru is the only one that can, restore this mess the UPND has done, and there is no one who is known as compared to ETL. And I think you who are in the opposition, as I've said, just unite and support ECL. ECL is a good man. He was just surrounded by some people like and his Kadarism, that was happening. That Kadarism must be done always.
Exactly.
So, just a good man who cares for people, who provide for people. HH doesn't even provide for his own UPND structure members. They are suffering. Our neighbors, they know. I know them.
Yeah, it's true. You have spoken about the issue of cadres. We will not allow cadres now. We will not allow cadres. When Edgar Lungu comes back, we will not allow cadres. Hello, please go ahead. Yeah, I'm quiet. Yeah, I'm quiet.
So, Mbuya, you say it's health to be okay since we have a time Yama campaign kufika hapa March. Do you think the money is recovered for us? Mwiki wana skin ipanga ma tax.
Alichape bwino Edgar Lungu atamanga no tamanga alichape bwino.
Iwe kutama
alichape bwino na iwe sanga lingane na muntu wanu uyu wa sisi ya itakana. Hello? Hello?
Mr. Tayali, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
What you are saying, my brother, that is right.
It's hard.
It's like it's hard, Mr. Tayali. Strength of Utica, Mr. Tayali. Strength of Utica. Mangira was to a ponga. I want it. I'm going to 230. Was up? Back in one day. Started to now, Cosa.
How Naikosa? Naikosa, guys. Naikosa.
Naikosa. Prefer by Garungu, where to Papatira, where feel. That's why that's why I want to Chicago Edika. That's why I want Varetina. So there is a Yakuwa, not all of they want to arrest the wife for Edika. I don't know how to do that. We're sure. Well,
no. They have no evidence, these people.
Too much. These people, there is nothing that they are doing. They're talking about CDF. CDF, we can't see it. The people that they are doing CDF from Lusaka, they go, village, but it's the CDF. At CDF. And you know, the thing that is surprised also, Mr. Tayali, there, one thing. This time, if you notice, other than BC, and these are stations. Do you know how many things that they are talking in Paris?
I lost that caller. So, somebody saying, no, let Edgar Lungu just rest. I mean, rest what? Edgar Lungu is very young. Edgar Lungu is very young. How old is Edgar Lungu? Can you compare Edgar Lungu to some of these presidents? Look at Joe Biden. How old is Joe Biden? He's still ruling, Joe Biden. Who look at what is this? Who wants to come back? Donald Trump. How old is Donald Trump? Look at Tinubu, the one who won elections in Nigeria. How old is he? I mean, so what are you talking about? No, Edgar Lungu must rest. Akula. Edgar Lungu is still very young. He's still very young. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Yes, Tayali.
Buena fashion.
Yeah, so much, so much talk about, but then because of time, I want to talk about how our president YHH is treating our former president Edgar Lungu. So Edgar Lungu, he was in power for 7 years. And it's so, I feel so bad that when President HH took over, Josh. Network. Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, so when President HH took over, the only thing that he could point at was corruption. The only thing that he saw in 7 years was corruption. That's all. It's really sad.
It's very sad.
Another thing is, I was watching a show coming TV, which this man had called Vario Monga, Emmanuel Mwamba, and this other Dauma, I don't know his name. So the issue was about the rule of law, how the police are treating the citizens. Now imagine you've got Emmanuel Mwamba who had a complaint saying this is the way I was treated. The police came without any card, without any ID, without uniforms. They came in a private vehicle. They abducted me. They assaulted me. And the only thing Maria Monga could do was to be busy defending what was wrong. Busy defending the president president. Now, where are we going as a country if you've got, a commissioner, you've got someone like Rea Monga, who police, then you expect justice. How do you expect that? How sure are you that you're protected surely? Because here is a Rea Monga who was busy. I don't know if you watched that show. Who was busy defending what was wrong. How safe are we? Evidence was there. But he was busy defending what was wrong. Busy defending,
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Thank you. So this issue of saying, no, Edgar Lungu must rest. Edgar Lungu must rest. Rest for what? The man is young. Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please. Hello? Hello?
Wombe na daji.
I'm quite my woman.
Kwai. Awe na ine wucho nde pitamu walimbino ino wa mako.
Arana chishupa.
Limbite na chila mdalo kufuma last year ndala fte panji kuma business yesu atakwa venda lama.
Ni kuiso kwa ni business inshimuchita.
Na shakikiri we atakuli ndamalia na ndalonga family motoka. Na vuma musi avunga ena na esa nomba mumpanga wa Tayali nga mwati muloleshe yawe. So nomba tindu ningalanda kufye wa HH na wa Hichilema Wapwishe fyupo.
Sana.
Wapwishe fupo last.
Sana.
Ndeti nomba mufutontonga nyokufuma last year. Na nomba nchina liwo. Nomba mukashini chikwela mukashi fishinga.
You know?
Ne fyupo na wapwisha zeo Zambia. Then nga mwaesa ule shakuli kama yo akakasi uja masewe na kena abantu bale fuako fya abantu ma hospital no imiti. No care langonisha kutela utelesa kuti akusenda but kesha ntwinga fuila mo. Mamona. So awavena na bafiro complete kufililwa fye. Bantu kamalesha lango abantu mulenda mulusakaso kuma kati abantu badi furunga na badi penata badi nomo. Umulandi wa maplesha. Ne aisa kuti waingililoku tawasangeko. Waingililoku tawasangeko. Palasti kusabu kajwa aika fye mumpanga ngefifile kwa dinebo mishara.
Ala?
Nombo kufuma last year kufika na lelo. Ina abafye mumpango muli kuti naanda tichupo.
Ona kati. Neimpepo irepita. Kuti wasika waliana woa washiria. Ifi anafia vene.
Ifi vindu vanye finishina vyawe vya mumpanga batonge.
Efo wasika. Balaste efo ata chichive kandie kofie pantu kuatararisha. Pamala peka. Auna vale ya. La totera.
Na totera sana.
Chisuma.
Chalipa vetindu weki na kuishi fyupo mayanda ya bantu.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah. No, I just wanted also to contribute on something. First, I wanted to ask, what does the Constitution say on a presidential term? The maximum period that a president can lead, how many years?
I'll answer you. I'll go a step forward and then come reverse. The first answer I'll give you, I'll ask you to say, does Edgar Lungu qualify to stand? Yes, he qualifies. There is even a judgment to that effect. That's why he stood together with Hakainde Hichilema, where Hakainde Hichilema won. It is because he qualifies. So Edgar Lungu qualifies to stand. But coming back, putting a little bit of one gear reverse, how many years? It's 10 years. 2 5-year terms. 2 5-year terms. That is what the constitution says. As far as Edgar Lungu, has Edgar Lungu done the 2 5-year terms, he has only done 1 term. If he comes back again, he would only do 1 term. So if Edgar Lungu comes back in 2026, he can only do 1 term. And for me, I'm looking at this to say this is advantageous. Because if he comes in 2026, he would only have to do 5-year term. Now, that 5-year term will help us, you know, to remobilize ourselves and get ready. Because by 2026, most of us will not be ready. But if we allow a 5-year term with Edgar Lungu, with experience, with a good heart, I think it will be good. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, so that was, firstly, that was my question on the presidential term. But then, as it stands, doesn't it mean Lungu already, he ruled already for 7 years?
Mwana, that discussion was there before. Where we are now, let's come to where we are. Where we are, did Edgar Lungu contest an election? Yeah, did Edgar Lungu contest an election in 2021?
What do you mean? Yeah, he did.
So if he had won, he was going to do 5 years, isn't it?
Yes.
So this is what will happen.
If he did 5 years, was it going to mean he was going to rule for 12 years?
Yes, it was ruled in court because he's a transitional president.
I just want to learn something because I feel if he ruled in 2021, he was going to rule for 12 years.
Yes.
Now, according to the constitution, how does it state there?
So now listen, my brother. He's a transitional president. He's a transitional president. Transitional meaning he was president during the old constitution, and he was still president in the new constitution. So he was a transitional president. So it somehow favors him. So he can do another 5 years. So don't worry about 12 years. He is free to contest because he's a transitional president.
I'm just thinking to say maybe if he maybe it won't be possible, or maybe it might delay us thinking of him coming back, because maybe he took advantage of him being in power. That's why he managed to contest in 2021. I was thinking that maybe the presidential term is 5 years, and then if he's to go again, it would lead him to 12 years.
Nothing, my brother. Listen, even when he was in power, he was ruling according to the constitution. He was ruling according to the constitution. So he didn't do anything. If he did something which was against the constitution, by now Hakainde Hichilema would have arrested him. Why he has not been arrested is because he did everything within the constitution. So Edgar Lungu, as it stands, he is eligible to contest another election and run for 5 years. That's it.
So meaning that first 2 years is
Hello?
Yes, President Tayali.
Yes.
You're okay?
I'm okay.
Okay, sir. We love you so much. What you are doing, continue, sir.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, and thank you for calling in.
Yeah, I just want to contribute about President Lungu coming back. Yeah, that's a good idea, sir.
Aye.
But since you are close to Edgar Lungu, please tell him not to repeat as in the cabinet he had.
Very much. My brother,
exactly.
Brother, listen, I'm not cutting you. My brother, when Edgar Lungu get into power, believe you me, I will not rest. I will not allow those things that we complained about. Remember, I complained about those things, eh? You remember?
Exactly.
Remember, I was even arrested for those things. So this time around, it will be different, Mdala. It will be different. So I'm not going to spare our Edgar Lungu to do those things which we refused. This time around, we are not going to see Venakalimanshi doing all those things. We are not going to tolerate that nonsense. That is not going to come. That is not going. And I'm sure even by Edgar Lungu Avene, I'm sure he has also learned a lesson. Don't you think he has learned a lesson?
Exactly.
Eh?
Yeah.
I'm sure even himself, he was booted out. So this time I'm around, I'm sure he's going to be very careful.
Exactly. All the cabinet ministers he had, no one is even, very few are defending him. So most of them, what can say?
Cabinet, and we will make sure that the right things are done. At least for me, I will promise you. I'll promise you that we will make sure that right things are done. Not if you have Hakainde Hichilema.
Please organize Avena Kangombe, Christopher Kangombe, Brian Mundubile. That's what the type of people want to be in the Edgar Lungu cabinet. We love you so much, President.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you.
Thanks very much. Continue speaking for us.
Thank you. You also speak. Start taking. Let us start putting pressure on Edgar Lungu so that he can come back from that house.
Yeah.
Stop jogging and start campaigning.
We have calculated all the moves. We're just waiting for the right time, sir.
Okay. Thanks, my man. Hello.
Hello.
Achani mama ne baba HH.
I'm not the one, sorry.
Imwe. Na nufati atwane baba HH ni mamuleri yabwino ati bala foreshe ngombe ama 10 kg chira ushikunga wabuka. Nemba udu yonse.
Shipita pamona.
Mununkirwa afya chena.
Akachena sakale nunkira muntu wanzi.
Landeni my one.
So my dear, accordingly, walufyanya kumukanda not ifyo. Nga walufyanya tekuva kutanye niruo kuwekala bomba.
Exactly.
Walufyanya finish na lufyanya. Ndati kulairikira muri kyonse kubafundisha. We just do according the way things are supposed to be. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Hare wirira pu, pampandu. Hare wirira pu, pampandu.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Hello, Mr. Tel, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Yeah, thank God today I'm successful. I've been trying all along.
You are blessed. That's what it is. When you have lived a good day, God has blessed you. You easily go through.
Amen. I'm calling you from Monze Myoba village. That's in Monze Central where Mwimbo is coming from.
Okay, very nice. Please go ahead.
Yes. Let me use my language. Maybe it will be very simple for me.
Exactly.
Mudala, Mwimbo has been here for some time. Umonze uno. Walidwa Mwimbo, we don't swear jindi. Mwimbo has been here for a long time. And I'm telling you,
Edgar Lungu is 66. 66.
Oyo mwari utumati, wadi wamba kutati Edgar Lungu wajembara. Wajembara ali Edgar Lungu wajembara.
66.
Mudara, HH walidwa.
Manindi futi.
Wakatuambira kwamba kuti ana a 12 kwacha. Mwana wesu
2026 yabo latupaziwe bantaba Edgar Jogere. I concur with you. Edgar to come back.
Awe, thank you. Ndalumba pakati. Ndalumba. Hello? Yes, please.
Mr. Tayali.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I just want to say, can you allow me to speak to Mr. Edgar Lungu?
Speak to him. He might hear. We can deliver the message. Please do.
Okay. If you are listening, Mr. Edgar Lungu, we want you back.
Thank you.
You have thrown this country to the dogs, and you are now to pose. These people are they are hell bent on taking this country to west. My intentions and I don't believe my election in 2020. They don't intend to hand over power. Now support kuma Americans no kuma Europe kuntubaya. But opposition, if that is the case, if we tend to finish the KGB about Russia and about China, if it comes to that, even because we cannot stand with the CIA, but then Kabwara Makuru push up with fire. So, now if let's get support from KGB about Russia. Then to cover 50-50. My election, fair. By Edgar Lungu, it's your responsibility to go back to move. Want to back, ruling one term. Then muka constitution, look at Shilia Bantu, about Shinka, about Kawina, now we in a book of hotel. Notice these people. About the Pope. They are going to finish us. My intention is so please, we want you back. I don't see any other opposition leader who because my intention is they are going to frustrate everything. Frustrate the only person the only person who has the power support abantu ni Edgar. Then Edgar Kesalondo finto no fiance Mino Yesu fufuele kwa Zambian. Tichalo chaba echechi. Tichalo chaba UPN. Tichalo Jesu. This is our soil. She's mom pipe.
Natotera. Hello? 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 Yeah, Vashan, wakrampa network. Wakrampa network. Hello?
Hello, President Chad.
Yes, my brother. Vanzatu wako America. Kuli bwanji kwa America.
Kwa America ulichebwino President Tayali, ulichebwino maningi, but wabruno watu walila teili ku Zambia huko. So hapa nashuka kutuma ndrama ma sisters watatu na tuma 1000 yao. Watayali program yako ngamushe maningi wa President Edgar Lungu wa Boyeche is the only solution. That's the only solution because wamene anga kwa nse che kubwela kuchosa che Zambia kuwendo ni Edgar Lungu kwa kasira. ero benzele ija meeting wenzena kunyumba kwao kili yezeria all about rebranding. Rebranding first thing watali kupele ngoli matu first ya rebranding ya PF ya mimi bwana nayo futi hapa. Ni kubweza first mtengo wao unga na fuel.
It's true.
Kubweza pa benzele ndia rebranding ndia ja meeting wenzena kunyumba kwa Edgar Lungu. Babwela first step ya rebranding. Ni kubweza first mitengo first ya vakuja. Na pele pamene hapa vokonga hapo mzapingira batali but nakutula ngoli matu mazambia ndi branding first thing ni kubweza mtengo wa unga na mtengo wa fuel na mtengo wa vasara vozi.
Zikomo, hello.
Hello, good evening, President.
Good evening, sir.
Thank you. God has permitted us to see, to allow these people come to power for some time so that people compare. And people have compared. Edgar Lungu stands a better chance to whitewash HH. If Edgar Lungu is listening, he stood. Trust me, HH doesn't stand a chance. There are things that you should really see right now when you look at what is happening in PF. From the time that they lost power, they are still popular. There is no, in the history of Zambia, there is no party that has come out of power and still remain this popular. People still have faith in PF, and Lungu is actually the best person to win an election for PF.
I totally agree with you. Thank you very much. I totally agree with you. He's the best person, and I think he's the best person to lead the country at the moment because he has got the experience and he has learned his lesson. Hello, my dear. Hello? Hello?
Tayali.
Hey. Hello?
Hello, mabombeni wa Tayali.
Mkaya mabombeni.
Kulike wino wa Tayali. Abantu mandini na wachura makombondo. Mumuli nsala mandini teti mibetu. Ubunga na balunda na mwaisa kwa kalikiliki uko kumutendere. Ismatu sikisto ubunga.
Imagine.
And imagine abantu abamkombone bana mkuvoto kwa mkwiminina palaini but mweneno kwa wale bachusha kwa HH. Batali abantu mandini balinensa ndiwena bale mba HH wale mnakwati kintu kilicho bwino abe nabantu abale ba support at kilicho bwino bale babepa. Amwaisa background mwakali kiliki mumtendere isi mandini makombo nkitekoza abantu bale chula. Ero no for bale chamandini fima offices kya kutira na per example kuchutisha ali kulya. Batali wetu twalishe fichitika. Yuno kuchutisha kwa banga wa makuzi ya rufere wabo mba 14 years nga wabomba ero nomba bakusalaze judge. Bataba majaji abenga mwandini bali babika kuwaya kulata babasala bali tafya abantu bawo. Echo mamona daba na maudita jeno bonso mbare studies at palwawo fe ko na bakwata ma pressure. Mamona. Bali leta abantu bawo musoma offices mwandini mumudi ama pressure abantu nabakwata byamatempa ngawaingira mu office mwako ari kuja kwati nishikansha umwadi kintu kilechitika kutata tuwe meno kuwa. So abantu mandini walecho na mama sibo servants na mwema kumona pa manpenda imone kati ni manpenda yao. Ale kwa ale bati manpenda ngaka manpenda wala mu tuma myoto katwala fula mutau no abantu baliko tuma fiweo. These days itakuwa ava takumanika no kumanika difference ro pa manpenda abantu omeka pya bansala. Ero bafire bayishota tinsale yafumishepo na bakaunda. Takuwa aba yautira twe mu Zambia tureri pamata ubunga kwati bureni na akale twale papa fyati ku Congo bale esto kubunga tuwande twale papa Mzambia lero nfwe bono batureshta na pali 260 ubunga imagine sure and you know sta ukafika na 500 so abata kichikamba ite felizaini bashinde ko fe bantu bateke
na totela sana. Hello? Hello? Yes, please.
Mwazenga bwanji.
Bwino bwanji.
Bwino. Yeah, I think in Mr. P, chiriko no kumatela. Yeah, if if na Edgar Lungu.
Edgar Kalungu bwerere voti yao tibinayo. Songi kama voti yao. I think tisoveresa avana varipo ava. Because ungamanje kuno kwatu pantingala kuno kumariranda kuno. Unga uli pa 200, unga uli pa 210. 250. My wife, she's expecting 215. Then, Yamata my industries umwasebenza fit kwacha. Hasebenza fit kwacha per day. Pakutaka kwanza 200 ndiri tukutabulunga. At the end of the day, ezikati vandu vavuti ma compound muno mwatu. Especially kuno kuno kwatu kumatero kuno kuliranda. Kuli majanki vafana because ya all over swasebenza vafana vavutika. Mwa Edgar Kalungu ndrama zikuoneka. Kuchitika aliyense mtenze betezo share ndrama. Aliyense mtenze gwira kwa ndrama, but this government yava ichechi yagwira kononga cha beziko. Palipe mundu wana mashitala kungakala na ndrama. Aliyense muntu umangeko kanyumba wakukonga, upangeko ka business wakukonga ndo wa PF. Some of us tina ma connection yantele nayo, ukapanga ka connection out of Zambia, wambo konga tinoyo ndo wa PF. Why you receiving ndrama out of the country? So I think there is a very big problem on country. So I think if a vote is read 2026, Edgar Kalungu mavoti yatu. We are very much ready, especially Matero. Na mayo sampa na wewe kawo wamosoko kuneza vintu. Nila UPND manji. Behavior nila behavior UPND mayos sampa. Siza mvotela ngatafu na shteriza aone ungale by election kono Matero. Aende kuyavepele sampa simpuna. Because manje ambukulisa chipani wameno yosa. So ndifokali pamanenge kumatero ngati vamvera wa HH vanetikamba. We are not happy. Kuno kumatero kuno. Ndifokali pandisitaka wapasapo vote. If a vote ya tuenda tabakuli wa Edgar government. Thank you so much, Mr. Tayali. God bless you.
Thank you very much. Vantu vavutika zona mkomboni. Mwamvela wamene wakamba. Majanki wali fulu mkomboni. Majanki wapaka bwanji. Majanki wapaka chifuka walibe vochita. Then wali nanjala. That's why bafana vantu basanduka majanki. Majanki wali fulu. Mkomboni. Our youth, they are just suffering. They don't have anything to do. That's why they are becoming rogues and doing so many illicit things. It is terrible. This is real. Anyway, I think let me just pick 2 more calls. I have to go. My wife is waiting for me. Hello?
Boya, problem muma katina fast makosti karibu kamba.
Imwe kafoni kano.
Kafoni kanga kashatani.
Hello? Hello?
Good evening.
Hello?
Good evening.
Yes, good evening.
Hi.
Hello?
I can hear you.
Yes, please, go ahead.
Yes, I've been following the program. I'm sure today really melted my heart.
Oh, is it,
Yeah, it's so sweet.
I'm happy.
Very sweet.
I'm really happy.
I think I will nickname you. You're going to be Joshua. The one that fought for Moses. We need that man back.
You do, eh?
We need Edgar Kalungu to come back.
Aye.
Things are bad.
I thought I was alone. I thought I was the only one who is thinking like that.
We are men of us. If we tell you the problems that we are going through today, they are so huge. So huge, such that anything can happen. So we need that man to come back. Let's put pressure on him so that he can come back.
We need to, my brother. Wherever you are, tell the next person and the other person among our relatives, let us start talking. I don't know, maybe we should come up with I don't know, a cabbage or something. Edgar, you know, yes, we need to find a way of pressuring Edgar Lungu to come back. Hello? Hello?
Mr. Tayali, Mawumbasha.
Buna from Mawumbe.
Yeah, okay. Happy to... Okay, and you have to come forward. You've also realized that Edgar Lungu is the best person who can save us. Honestly speaking, I once called you some few months ago. Actually, I'm Peter from Nakonde, if you remember. I once talked about Mr. Lungu coming back. Because I think honestly speaking, kuna konde wa mdara ngamaroresho unga twesta 270. Unga twesta 270. Ama diapers yo twareshta wa mdara 65 chipak china. Ni 120 kuno. 120. Oreji sera rakia wa baby kaina riwataka baby hapa.
Ina persona inendefo kuwaishi. Na apana inendefo kuwika pombi nomba ndetina. Wamon.
Akutoa tina mamdara. Kutoa tina. Waishire pa 25 kwacha na 20. The most expensive we are 25. Apa ni 50 unaona 45. Ifintu amdara tapani noko wenga umfuira wawari.
Ya putuka umfyashi munandi uyu. Hello?
Hello, Mr. Tayali. Good evening.
Good evening. The only female caller for tonight. I'm happy at least.
Thank you, sir.
Please go ahead.
Yeah. I just want to complain about how the economy of this government is. Actually, things, Mr. Tayali, I don't know, I'm speaking on my side, things are very hard. Looking at us youths, as youths, I really feel bad. You go out there with them, you find that there are a lot of people with that, they are very good job results.
Yes.
With very good kids, but they can't work. It's like this government, it's only for the government for rich people, you know? Those who've got something, they'll find that they'll get their jobs. But what about those who are poor? You know, where we are now, there are people, Mr. Tayali, that they can't even afford 100 kwacha. You know that?
Yeah, exactly. No, I know. Indeed.
Even a 50 kwacha, Mr. Tayali, this is very true. If you stand up and go around, ask, you would find that even a 50 kwacha or 20 kwacha, having a meal, they can't afford. They can't afford. Like people, they would eat even once per day. They will reserve their lunch, they won't eat supper, breakfast, they only eat once per day. The prices are very high. Egimo is you buy it at 2.5. Imo, 1 egg. So how are we going to survive? How are we going to survive? People can't do well their businesses because they are failing to order things. Things are, each and every day, things are going higher and higher. The prices are keeping on increasing. So how are we going to survive? Even as youths that want to do smaller businesses that will extend our lives to, how are we going to do it? Because we can't do it. We are failing to have money. So I don't know how this government is going to help us, but during that time that PF was in power, I tell you, Mr. Tayali, even those who are not having we managed, because you would get milli meal at 110, 120. I remember we bought that at home almost 2 or 3 times. Yeah, looking forward to PF to come back in power. We are not going to hide this time.
Did you vote for PF in the last election?
Yes, I actually voted
for PF.
and it was my first time to vote. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So if Edgar Lungu comes back, are you going to vote for him?
I'm voting for him 2026. I'm voting for him. It will be my second time voting. I'm going to vote for him. I want him back.
Thank you. Good night. Hello? Yes, please.
Good evening, Mr.
Good evening.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. And I'm happy that I've gotten through. Although last time you had cut me short. But now I've seen some changes. You have a bit of some democracy. You're allowing people to express themselves. Last time I just started talking and you had cut me.
I don't cut.
Hello?
I usually don't cut unless the line just breaks. I don't cut.
Okay, so the only thing that I want to say is, Mr. Tayali, you allowing Mr. Lungu, talking about Mr. Lungu coming back, the man will be embarrassed.
Okay.
Edgar Lungu messed up this country. He messed up this country so bad. This is the reason why we are suffering. And the president who is ruling this country now is so bad. At least he's on the right trajectory. You know, Rome was not built in one day. He has borrowed a lot of money and is trying to pay back, and he has succeeded on debt restructuring. At least he has employed a lot of youths, and some more opportunities are coming. So I feel it's better than Edgar Lungu. You know, Edgar Lungu is weak. He can't stand, and he's incapable. He can't rule this country. You even know.
So I don't
just leave the man. Hello?
Don't say you know. I know that he is very capable and is far much better than Hakainde Hichilema. That's what I know. So don't say even you know. Speak for yourself.
Lungu can't put up a fight to fight the church. Lungu is not a fighter. Even now he got in power at the first place. He never fought. So if you are trying to think that you will come back, you will do somewhat, but nothing will change. I think it's everywhere.
The question is, are they better now or they are worse than when Edgar Lungu was in power?
Things are good because
are they worse now? Network now yaputuka. So network yachiputuka even here. It cut. So that guy, don't think that I cut you. I didn't cut you. It is just the network that cut. Anyway, I have to go. I'm sorry, I have to go. My wife is waiting for me. Now you know, when you are broke, you must be good to your wife because so for now, allow me to leave. Let me join my wife. Good night. Thank you very much for joining in. But just to emphasize the point that the way things are so bad, and we need somebody to take over from Hakainde Hichilema. But when I look around, I don't see anyone that I can say at least this one can compete with President Hakainde Hichilema. The only one that I see who can compete with Hakainde Hichilema best is President Edgar Lungu. And that's why I'm saying by Edgar Lungu, let him just come back so that he can come and get this country again. And I believe if he comes back, he's going to be a better president because he has got experience and he has learned his lesson. He knows, you know, that Zambian people will not tolerate anything anyhow. And at the same time, he knows where to touch. But Hakainde Hichilema doesn't even know where he touched. The last caller was talking about debt and whatever. This government is not servicing debt. It's not servicing debt. If anything, they are also borrowing. They are lost. They don't know what they are doing. They don't know where they are going. And at the same time, these people, they have got bad hearts. They don't care for the Zambian people, including those who are part of them. And I've given an example of this guy, Nyambe, where Charles Mirupi, in spite of being paid what this guy got from him, he's still pushing that this person should go to jail. I will give you more details tomorrow. Kamono Farms, I heard of a very sad story about Kamono, of this man who borrowed money and invested in Kamono, and then the bank has now seized the accounts of Kamono, and this man is losing the house, is depressed, is almost killing himself. I heard this during the day. But anyway, these are some of the stories that we'll talk about tomorrow. But these things are happening because of the bad governance of Hakainde Hichilema, whereby they are not empowering citizens. Instead, they are empowering their friends in the outside Zambia, those who helped them to come into power. The difference with Hakainde Hichilema and the President Edgar Lungu is that Edgar Lungu emphasized on Zambians. Hakainde Hichilema is emphasizing on his friends who are outside the country. Surely, Edgar Chagwalungu must think twice about his status and come back into power and liberate this country. Thank you very much. May God bless you. May God bless Zambia. And we pray that Edgar Chagwalungu will have the courage to come back and just say, let me help you. Thank you very much.